Hey, what's up, rockers? It's Jason C., the host of Nashville Rocks, the show that takes you into the independent music world here in the Nashville area. Got a great show for you today, but before that, let me remind you, I've got some new merch that's going to be in the shop on the website, so make sure to go to NashvilleRocks.com and pick you up one of the new Nashville Rocks shirts. I think they look pretty cool. Got the guitar for the K and the I and Ville. I kind of like that whole concept, but that's just me. I'm biased. Well, like I said, we got a great show for you today. We got a country artist by the name of Jordan Moore. We're here tonight at the Old Smokey Distillery in Nashville, Tennessee, and he's playing an event tonight to celebrate the release of his new music video for Damn Good Time. So without me running my mouth too much, make sure to check on the website for all your links and everything. But we're gonna check out Jordan Moore. All right, so welcome here, Jordan Moore.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Man, I appreciate you agreeing to do this. This is great.
No problem at all.
You got a big night tonight.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. So if I didn't mention in the intro, we're down here at Old Smokey on 6th and Peabody in Nashville, Tennessee, and you're playing tonight to celebrate, right?
Yes, yeah, we're having a little pre-Christmas party and a video release party for Damn Good Time.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we're going to see Damn Good Time later, which is the whole point we're here.
That's right.
But let's talk about Damn Good Time a little bit, because we wanted to say, you know, you did this acoustically as well.
Yes.
And so how did the decision come about to do it kind of in another version?
You know, we decided to do an acoustic version. Honestly, it was just because we started playing with the idea of it. Honestly, it wasn't anything that was this grand idea. It was like, I wonder if that song would sound acoustic. You know,
Right.
then it was like, well, you know, when we start talking with PR and they always want, you know, different versions of stuff.
Of course.
And I'm like, you know, it'd be kind of a cool song acoustically.
Right.
And yeah, right. Yeah.
There's always somebody.
Yeah, right. And then when we started messing with it, it transformed the song completely acoustic-wise. Mm-hmm. It's a whole different version. It gives a whole different vibe of the song. And so I was like, man, that's pretty cool. So when we did the video for that, it was funny because all the guys in the band got ate up with like ticks and stuff. Mites. We were out in the middle of nowhere, but
that's the way to do it.
And then, but the song itself turned out pretty cool,
nice
acoustically. So we will probably release that at some point. I don't know when, but
gotcha. And so the new video is all electric, full band.
Yes, full band, electric. It was just a party.
More of a jam.
Yeah.
All right. We'll hit more on that in a little bit, but how about let's take the timeline way back, right?
Yeah, okay.
So I've read your bio. I know what's going on, but tell me about Sargent Avenue and like how you got started and what your original reason for getting into music in the first place.
Man. Okay.
I know it's a long story, right?
Well,
you can just do the flyover.
I'll sum it up. The truth is, I grew up in a family that loves music, and to be honest with you, it was ministry for us.
Nice.
And so music has always just been something that was a way that I could serve. And so I grew up in the church playing wherever I needed to fill in. I mean, as young as I can remember, I mean, I was either on the drum kit or playing acoustic or playing electric or just singing.
Right.
You know, and so our family is a pretty inclined as far as music goes. And
nice.
So we always would help anywhere we could. And then, you know, fast forward, I kind of started a band in high school, and then.
Was that Sargent Avenue? Okay.
Nope.
A little bit further.
And then I got good at football.
Okay.
I went and played football in college, and then as soon as I was done in college, right after.
If you can't tell, he's a big boy.
At the end of that collegiate career, and I was a worship leader while I was going to school in college.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I never really stopped it. It was just as soon as football was done, and it was like my brother-in-law and a few of my friends, we were like, hey, let's start playing.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of transformed. Honestly, it was what I love. I love good rock music, you know.
Heck yeah.
And Sargent Avenue.
So was it originally rock?
Oh yeah.
All right. All
Yep.
right.
Yep. It was originally rock, and it was fun, man. I mean, but it was music that was, and I miss it, to be honest with you. Some says, and that's honestly been on my heart a lot, because it's like I want to write. I love country. It's fun.
Dude, there's so much rock and country now, though.
Well, and that's why originally I'm like, I can't do country, but like, and then this whole thing has just opened up a whole avenue. And honestly, you can take music and take it for what it is, or you can take music and use it as something to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
And you know, and they don't always have to be. Not every song's got to be, you know, a heart wrencher. But the truth is music is a way that you can communicate internationally.
Absolutely.
Honestly, and
Absolutely.
and that was
one of the places I realized country music's breadth was. I was traveling and I was literally in Greece.
Yeah.
In a bar in Greece, and there were people from all kinds of countries all throughout Europe standing on the tables dancing to country music.
Yeah,
and
man.
I was like, Nashville boy walking into Greece, like,
Right.
what the heck is going on?
Yes.
Right? It's huge.
Yeah, music's amazing for that reason.
Heck yeah. You
And,
have fun with it, or it can be like heart-wrenching like you're talking about.
And so, you know, that's kind of, Sargent Avenue was that project.
Now,
though.
is that what took you overseas? Is that
Yes.
what got you traveling? Tell me about how that led into traveling.
Well, so Sargent Avenue, honestly, we were a band of Christians, you know, but we never really niched ourselves in the Christian market. We did a lot of Christian festivals, but we played secular festivals also.
Gotcha.
We got partnered up with, we always were just big. I grew up in ministry, you know, and so I've always been into missions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so when we,
So that's how, okay.
yeah.
And it was primarily Thailand, or was that just the furthest you went?
That was the farthest we went.
Yeah.
You know, but we got partnered up with an organization called Traffic Jam.
Okay.
That at the time they legitimately rescued women and children from sex trafficking.
Nice.
Human trafficking.
Nice.
And you know, and that kind of opened up a whole new world to like, oh my word, what are we doing here? You know, so we went over there. We ended up playing an MTV festival over there in Chiang Mai, which was awesome.
Nice.
I think we might be the only American band that's ever played that festival, to be honest with you, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
It was pretty cool. You know, it's wild. I mean, we were on that cusp of nobody wanted to sign anybody because everything went digital and they thought the industry was going to implode.
Right.
You know, and so then we're this indie band that all of a sudden is flying overseas and playing in front of 30,000 people.
Nice.
You know, and I was just like, this is amazing.
This is fantastic.
You know, it was just awesome. It was an experience of a lifetime.
And now you're in Nashville.
And now I'm in Nashville. I took about 8 years off. Didn't write, didn't do anything.
Okay.
Got married and had kids, and to be honest with you, it was time for a break.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And then when I moved to Nashville, the only person I knew was my old guitar player. So,
Let's do it.
Well, he's the full-time for another artist now, but he lives right down the road. And so I was like, hey, let's write. Yeah. So we started writing, and
tonight is kind of a culmination of that.
Well, that started about, we started writing, and the first song we wrote was Hard at Quitting.
Okay.
And that was my first country debut.
Okay.
And so since then, you know, we just keep writing them and putting them out. And
nice.
Having fun with it, man.
So we're gonna see two videos in this show. We're gonna see Nashville Night next.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the Damn Good Time is what we're waiting on. That's gonna be.
Yeah, Nashville Night was a fun video to shoot because we really didn't have an itinerary.
We'll hold on to that. Yeah. We're gonna dive right into that. We'll be back right after this break. All right, we're back with Jordan Moore. We're still here at Old Smokey in Nashville, Tennessee. And we're gonna show you Nashville Night here in just a minute. But we wanted to get into kind of the making of Nashville Night and how fun it was to make that video.
Yes, that was a fun video. And honestly, I wrote that song. Oh, I'll get into that later. But we
do want to talk about songwriting.
Well, we can talk now or later. It don't matter. Making that video was fun because we really didn't have an itinerary.
Okay.
I had no idea. I had a few connections downtown.
Take as long as you want.
You know, I had a few connections downtown at the time, and I was like, hey, this is my idea. I mean, so we went downtown, and we legitimately just went down the streets of Nashville with a camera.
Nice.
And it was fun.
Yeah.
And and we walked into.
I can't say I haven't done that.
We walked into Whiskey Row.
Okay.
And I had a friend who knew some guys there, and they were like, "Hey, can we come shoot this video in here?" And they're like, "You can go up to the roof." And I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Even better.
Right. So then the security was awesome. They helped me, and they're like, "Man, who's producing this?" I'm like, "Nah, man, we're doing this on our own." And one of the guys was like, "I gotta help you set this up." So he's getting out there. He's helped us set this up. He goes downstairs and finds a couple different bachelorette parties to come up for the video. I'm like, this is it. Just honestly, organically, it was just fun.
Came together.
It's a fun song, and honestly, that song, it's one of the most fun songs I have.
Would you call it a party song?
Oh, without question.
Okay, without question.
Yeah.
So tell me about the writing of that song.
So. The writing of that song,
and let me slow it down because you could just I wrote this song because of broke up. But what about how do you go about? Let's go a little bit deeper than just writing.
I know what you're saying.
What's your process of songwriting? You know, or do you co-write? Or you all that stuff?
I end up co-writing. I've not written a ton with a bunch of other people. Typically, I have an idea, and I get it kind of dialed in, and then I end up working with my producer, whichever one I'm working with at the time,
right,
to kind of really almost not necessarily rewrite the song, but structure it a little better.
Okay.
Really hone it in. Because there's times like that, Nashville Night, to be honest with you, I wrote that song while I was on a stair stepper at the gym.
Isn't it funny how some songs go bang?
A lot of my songs have been that way.
It takes you forever to get them out.
But it depends on who I'm working with. So like if I'm working with Noah, my old guitar player, and he's a producer, he's fantastic.
Gotcha.
And a lot of my songs I've written and he's produced. It's a different vibe. It's a completely different feeling than when I'm writing with Zane. He's actually a crazy story about that, but next door neighbor's a producer.
Okay.
And so
it's Nashville.
It's Nashville, right? And so
everybody's at something.
But there are two different feelings, and we kind of try to keep it all together. But writing with each one of them separately is completely different necessarily.
Gotcha.
Process.
Gotcha.
But Nashville Night, I wrote that with Noah. I had 90% of that song in my mind, like what I wanted it to be. Because the truth is I had a boss that I didn't like, and that's how that song all starts. It's like everybody's got a boss that they don't like. Everybody's trying to stick it, to the man. They're waiting for the work week to be done. And they just want to have a Nashville Night. And so I was like, this should be a song.
You could walk out there on Broadway right now,
right?
And ask anybody, they're going to say the same thing.
So I'm like, this should be a song. And I kind of came up with the structure of it, and I told Noah, I was like, Noah, we need to track these vocals real. Let me just put down some vocals real quick.
Right.
And then let's write the song.
Yeah.
Because that way, and then he's like, all right, and that's what we did. So.
Sweet. And you ended up with Nashville Night?
And we ended up with Nashville Night.
What about the making of the video? What was the worst part of making the video? Because it sounds like you were having too much fun, but there's always a drawback. I tell people all the time, there's always, my quote is, there's always something. But was there something making this video?
That was a drawback?
That was a drawback.
I mean, maybe not having a plan or not having a real. I mean, the truth is, as an independent artist, your budgets are never what they need to be.
That's correct.
And so you rely strictly on
running around downtown
favors,
Nashville with a camera,
people helping you.
Right,
and honestly, I'd not be where I am today if I didn't have people that were helping me.
Right. 100%.
And so like I wouldn't be able to come up with these high quality videos either. It's like, if you're not with a label, and if you are with a label, they try to charge you 10 times as much. But
sure.
You got to get somebody who's willing to look at you and say, yes,
right.
I'll take the time to do this. I believe in this project.
Absolutely.
And so there's. I would not be where I'm at today. Well, for starters, I'll go all the way back to Sargent Avenue.
Yeah, and I think we can talk about team. We'll do that maybe in the next segment.
That's totally fine. Yeah, honestly,
because it does take a team to do anything.
I wouldn't be anywhere close to where I am right now, and I'll go all the way back to Sargent Avenue.
Nice.
And the connections that I made back then,
leading up to now,
we're still working with those connections now.
Right.
And so we're talking 15 years later.
Yeah.
And the people that I met back then that I hadn't seen in forever when I moved to Nashville still have their hand in the business here.
Absolutely.
That completely has kind of opened the door where, typically they say Nashville's a 10-year town or something like that. And it's like, I haven't been here 10 years, but I've been I've been here 10 years, but I've been trying to hit the music scene for 10 years.
Right.
You know, and to be able to come into a place like Old Smokey and be like, hey, when we want to do a release party, it takes a team.
Right.
Because just as an independent artist, they'd be like, who are you?
Right.
You know, because Nashville's full of a bunch of great artists, man. They just are.
100%.
You know?
Well, do you want to introduce the video?
Sure.
Go for it.
For Nashville Night?
For Nashville Night.
All right. This is Nashville Night. It's a fantastic video. I hope you go check it out. Hope it's fun for you.
Boss man can suck my whole life away if I let him. Been treating me like a dog every day since I met him, and that ain't right. Well, I'm just one text away from setting that fool straight. I got one last thing to do, and then I'm gonna tell him, I swear I will. Well, this week can kiss my ass, I've had enough. Push my limit to the max, I'm about to come undone. Woo! Before I say something I'm going to regret, man, I need to blow this joint and cut loose a little bit. Well, damn it, man, when that clock hits 5, I'ma drink my way to the other side. Who needs palm trees or the ocean breeze when we got this whole damn town, baby? Maybe we don't need sandy beaches and margaritas, cause we got that Tennessee brown whiskey. Places to go. Hell, let's tighten up and then we'll hit the road. Cause when the sun goes down, the city comes alive. But don't forget tonight, drive and drink, oh, something like that. Well, damn it, man, I can't see straight. Guess I've had too much to think. Who needs palm trees or the ocean breeze when we got this whole damn town, baby? Maybe we don't need sandy beaches and margaritas, cause we got that Tennessee brown whiskey. Oh, living for a Nashville night, for Nashville night, for Nashville night, for Nashville night, living for a Nashville night. Beaches and margaritas, cause we got that Tennessee brown whiskey. Oh, living for a Nashville night, for Nashville night, for Nashville night, for Nashville night, living for a Nashville night. Living for a Nashville night.
All right, we're back with Jordan Moore here at Old Smokey in downtown Nashville, and we're gonna get to see Damn Good Time.
Right on.
The new Damn Good Time.
The new Damn Good Time.
Yeah.
The non-acoustic.
The jam Damn Good Time.
Yeah. Yes, right.
Easy for me to say. So we were talking about your team, and as you're playing this event tonight here at Old Smokey, it takes, like you say, it takes a team to set all this up, to communicate with the venue,
yes.
Your sound, your stage, your PR, you know,
Yes.
people who worked with me, you know,
Yeah.
all of that. So tell me about building that team.
So that team has been an accumulation of the past 15 years. It's crazy. So like we talked a little bit about the producing aspect and the writing aspect, and that relationship's gone back even longer than 15 years.
Yeah.
And then to move into Nashville, honestly, I started to get into there's my wife.
There she is.
I got it.
She's allowed to make noise.
I got into the aspect of trying to. At first, I wasn't even planning on playing any shows.
Right.
I was like, let's just start writing music and start putting it out. And I ended up running into, at the time I worked, I ended up running into people that I didn't even know who they were, but they were some of the biggest names in country music. Because I was in the car business.
Yeah.
And so I sold.
And see, I know heavy metal, so when people talk to me about country music, I have to go, I believe you. I believe you.
Like I sold a car to Michael Knox. I mean, he's one of the biggest country producers in Nashville.
Right.
I sold a car to Tim Nichols. I didn't even know it was Tim Nichols until we started talking, and we started talking about music, and I was like, I'm sitting here with a legend.
Oh,
so just to be able to, be in the position that I've been in order to meet the people that I've needed to meet, because it really is. It's about. I mean, there's so many talented musicians in Nashville, and the truth is like, am I anything special? No. But somebody thinks I am.
Right.
And so we've had enough time to build. Then I'll fast forward. I couldn't book a venue.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I could not get a venue.
Yeah, you got to rely on.
I'd released 4 or 5 songs before I even got to play a show in Nashville. Nobody wanted to give me the time of day, and so I ended up having to make a phone call to a connection that I had made 15 years ago on the road in the rock world, and said, hey, do you know anybody in Nashville that'll let me play?
Right.
And finally, a venue out in Franklin was like, yeah.
Bring it on.
Bring it, let's go. And so then we sold it out. So then they're like, well, you can come here whenever you want to.
Yeah,
and so that was the same thing here. Honestly, I had reached out to Old Smokey, and they're like, you're not big enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
of course, right?
Sure,
yeah.
man. Well,
nobody knows. A lot of artists hear that a lot of times
nobody
in
knows,
Nashville, especially.
Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all good, man.
Everybody walking in on an interview.
Right.
Goodness gracious.
It's been trying. Nashville's a tough town, man.
It is.
It's a lot of no's. And that's where you have 100%. To get to a point where you just don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
you just work on you.
Honestly, and I had this conversation with my wife the other day. I don't care if I'm ever signed to a label. I don't care if I'm this massive artist. I like music. For me is just a part of my life.
Heck yeah.
It's who I am, and I enjoy doing it. And I get to come and do things like this. And
so let's switch gears then. Let's go get into Damn Good Time, because we're about to watch that one.
All right.
Tell me about the writing and the making of the video.
So the writing of that song actually happened in a matter of, we're talking from sit down to conception. I had an idea, and I ended up writing that song with Zane Fisher and Wally Montgomery in a matter of 2 hours. Yeah. And I'm talking writing it to start tracking it. I legitimately sat down and said, I want to write a rock country song, like a rock country party song.
Absolutely.
And we had that thing tracked in a matter of hours. Yeah. Obviously, it wasn't produced completely, but and then to the video of it. We're like, I wasn't even planning on shooting a video to that song. I was like, let's just write this, let's get it out there.
Right.
And then the PR company that I've been working with, which again is just insane. So Nashville Universe hits me up. They could have had anybody at CMA. They choose to have me. I was like, okay, this is awesome.
Yeah.
They partnered me up with Taylor Holder, who's like massive.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, my plans to shoot this video that I didn't have fell through. The location did last minute. Then our PR guy, that is Taylor's PR guy, how we met him at CMA's. So now we're working with them, and they're like, well, you can come shoot it at my house.
Nice.
Last minute, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Nice.
So it's like, like I said it again, there's not much that I could do on my own other than just write the music and release it.
You got to have people
that
believe in you.
You got to have a team that
and you got to believe in them.
That's correct.
Yeah.
You have to have a team, and you got to have the support system to do it.
100%.
And I'm talking from writing, production, producing, the PR side of things, to being able to have good band members too. That's another nightmare thing, man. Yeah. And I got a group of guys right now that I trust and I love, and they're awesome.
That's huge. They show up for rehearsal.
That's right. They're on time. They're punctual. They're not, getting smashed or running off.
Falling off the stage while
Correct.
they're performing. Yeah, exactly.
Not on purpose anyways.
Like I've never seen that before.
So, but no, it's been, Nashville's tough, but it's fun.
Awesome. Yeah. And we're proud of this video.
Oh yeah.
We're proud of this video.
It was a fun video, and honestly, we had a bunch of cool influencers that were in the video. I'm not even going to put out all their names, because to be honest with you,
I'll have to look for, I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
I've only seen the acoustic version.
Yeah, and honestly, like, that's what I say. Like,
I'm going to be watching it when y'all are watching.
The people who have just kind of started to come be a part of it, I really had no business of even being with those people. So, but it's been fun,
introduce the video and let's see this thing.
Well, this is damn good time, and I hope you have as much fun watching it as we did making it.
Tires turning. Well, I can smell that bonfire burning. Let the whiskey get to working. There's a signal in the sky, rolling smoke. It's gonna be a damn good time when we all get together. We're living on a wild side. Now we're gonna be on forever. Smoke to the bottle, way out where the black top hands. From the can to the cane, to center to the saint, till Sunday comes around again. It's gonna be a damn good time. Let's get them backwoods buzzing. Everybody sipping something. Fired up when midnight's coming. Just like it's nothing. It's gonna be a damn good time. We all get together. We're living on a wild side. Now we're gonna be on forever. From the city to the hall, from the smoke to the bottle, way out where the black top hands. From the can to the cane, to center to the saint, till Sunday comes around again. It's gonna be a damn good time. Time when we all get together, a real damn good time. It's gonna be a damn good time when we all get together. We're living on a wild side. Now we're gonna be on forever. From the city to the hall, from the smoke to the bottle, way out where the black top hands. From the can to the cane, to center to the saint, till Sunday comes around again.
All right, we're back with Jordan Moore here at Old Smokey in downtown Nashville. And man, hey, thanks for doing this, dude.
Yeah,
you've had a busy day and you fit me into like this little bitty window.
That's all right. I appreciate you coming out here and actually doing it.
Dude, it's awesome. I'm gonna stay for the show and probably get some pictures and stuff. See what's going on.
Right on.
And I like the rock and country too. So
well, I'm definitely.
Have to be honest.
It's a little, it's not too round, but you'll hear the aspects of
yes. All right, well, make sure to hit the website, NashvilleRocks.com, to get all the links from this show. I'll have all of Jordan's information there. Aside from that, where are they going to be?
You can either hit me up. Honestly, all my links are at my website. It's just jmocountry.com.
jmocountry.com.
Yep.
Awesome. So hit that up. You can find all his links. I'll have them on the website for you guys. Make sure you do all the likes and subscribes on all the socials for him as well as Nashville Rocks. And, from down here in Nashville at Old Smokey, to all you music fans and music artists, man, we appreciate you being part of the Nashville Rocks audience. Keep rocking.